JFD, just fair and direct.
Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Trader Sea Time with me, Darius Anucauskas. Today is the 12th of May 2021. So yep, welcome everyone. Welcome to this Wednesday's afternoon session where we're going to have a very quick look at the markets, a few of the charts, some of the charts that we looked at this morning, some new ones, just to see how everything's getting along. But yeah, before we jump in further, let's quickly have a read through our risk disclaimers. So, the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation, should not be considered as such, and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. As always, I'll give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, so now then, jumping into, actually before we jump into the charts, quick mentioning of our JFD YouTube channel, to which you can always subscribe to in order not to miss any of our upcoming videos, and of course our JFD Bank website, and specifically our JFD research page, which we update on a daily basis. So yeah, feel free to visit us here on jfdbank.com and click on the research tab right there on the top, guys. Now, jumping into the charts, so the first one I want to pick up here is the German index DAX, and as you can see, this is what's happening right now here on the DAX, and yep, we are still trading below this downside line taken from the high of the 19th of April, which we broke back below yesterday, under which we broke back below yesterday. However, we still remain, or actually we just, as we speak, we fell below that 15,093 zone. So let's keep an eye on today's daily candle. If it stays below it, then yes, lower levels could be met, guys, and we could go for slightly lower levels here. For example, like this one here, the current lowest point of May near the 14,845 level, and then we would take it from there. For the upside, it's pretty straightforward. I need to see a push back above at least above the 15,269 territory right here in order to consider the upside. Now, jumping into the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Now, yesterday it was a bit of a down day for the index. It drifted lower. However, if we take a look at the cash index right now, and we'll see where the Dow Jones is trading at, we'll see that the price is continuing to slide basically, and we are currently not far from that 34,000 mark. So basically where we are right now, we are near the 34,070 territory. So basically not far from this 21-day EMA. And this is what I said to you guys previously when covering the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I said that yes, if it drops below the 34,464 zone, yes, I could consider a bit of a move lower here. However, I'll be very careful near the 21-day EMA. If the 21-day EMA continues to do its job and acts as a good area of support, we might see another rebound. However, if we do see a daily candle staying below it, then this could lead to a larger correction to the downside here. And the reason why I'm saying correction, because we're still trading above this upside line here, taken from the low of the 30th of October. NASDAQ 100. Now, NASDAQ also is in a difficult situation. If we look at a cash index, we'll see that basically the price is now back near the 13,180 zone. So basically not far from this hurdle here, the one that I talked about previously, which was my target. And this level here, the 13,180 zone, I've mentioned this one previously, said that if we get a drop below the 13,421 territory right here, that's going to be my next target right here, which is around that 100-day EMA. Currently we are trading just around this area. Now let's see, like I said, how this is going to play out further. But if it starts falling below that 13,180 zone, then, well, I mean, this could open the door towards further declines, guys. So keep your eyes on that one, and let's see how all this is going to play out. For now, like I said, it's not really looking good here. Although we had a nice recovery here at the end of the trading session yesterday here on NASDAQ, but as you can see by the cash index, we are back to this little area right here. Silver, quick update on silver, is declining today. However, it's still, on the positive note, it still remains above this 27.07 territory. I spoke about this level previously, but even if it drops below this, still the bulls have enough. The bulls have a chance to join in somewhere near this upside line, near this 26.64 territory, the one that I looked at previously. And if this whole area does attract the new buyers, then yes, we could see a nice rebound and a push back up. Now, if you're looking for some upside here right now, I would say be very careful, and probably stick to the current highest point of May, near the 27.87 territory. A nice good pop above it could, open the door towards higher levels, guys. So keep that in mind. For now, it's we are seeing a bit of a decline here, but let's see if this little hurdle here, and not this one right here, but let me bear with me. There we go. If this little hurdle here continues to provide support, if it does, a nice rebound could be possible. For the downside, what I need here is a break of this upside line here, and then yes, we could consider maybe a bit of a larger move to the downside. But at the moment, we're still trading above this upside line, so there is still a good chance for this commodity to make its way up. Now, WTI oil. So, WTI oil is pushing north again. However, as I mentioned to you previously, that in order for me to get comfortable with, let's say, the upside, with further upside, I need to see that pop above the 66.40 zone right here, and this is what I said to you this morning. Now, also I would like to see the daily candle remaining above this area, and this way more buyers could join in. But at the moment, guys, we're stuck here near this key resistance area, but we'll continue monitoring this, and if we do eventually get that pop and daily candle staying above this area, then my next target is the highest point, the current highest point of this year, near the 68 territory, roughly around there. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still hanging in there and still holding to its upside support line. I've mentioned this one before, and basically what I said to you, that in order for me to consider the upside again, I need to see that daily candle staying above the 58,945 level, approximately around here, or maybe even better above that 59,000 territory, just to be kind of to round it up here a little bit, and then yes, higher levels could be met. But at the moment, this is the result we're getting, and well, I mean, I would say that the buyer should be very careful, because if we also look at the weekly chart, or even actually better, a monthly chart, you'll see this. You'll see that last month the crypto formed a kind of a potential doji here, possible reversal signal, and so far, I mean, this is how it looks. I mean, so far the crypto is drifting lower. It's not really pushing higher. It did have a moment of strength here at one point, but it started kind of correcting to the downside. So again, guys, let's be very careful here. And let's keep an eye on all this, because at the moment it's not really looking very positive, I would say. I mean, other cryptos are looking a bit more attractive than Bitcoin. However, again, everything can change, as you know, in the crypto world, everything changes very quickly. So that's why we're going to keep an eye for now on these two levels. And I will say that let's keep an eye on the upside here. Let's keep an eye on that let's round it up here a little bit, 59,000 mark. On the downside, let's keep an eye on that 52,000 territory, somewhere around here. And then we will take it from there, guys. Now jumping into a few pairs, AUD and ZD. So I'm still not letting go of this one because it is so interesting that, well, I mean, wow. Basically, from the technical side, it's really interesting because we keep getting these false breakouts here above this 1.0793 territory. Yeah, for now it's not really. It's pushing. It's trying to push again above this barrier, but can we finally see that daily candle staying above it? Well, let's wait and see. For now, we're cautiously bullish, but again, we need that daily candle to remain above that area, guys, and you can see exactly why. For the downside, what I would need to see here is, well, preferably, of course, a drop below the 1.0711 territory here could do the trick, but I do understand that we could be missing out on a bit of territory right here. So in a way, you could start looking at the downside if we get a drop below the 1.0765 territory, approximately around here, and then yes, lower levels could be met, guys. So keep that in mind. Now jumping into USDCAD, this one almost managed to reach my target. So I've mentioned this before. This 1.2062 zone, approximately around here, and that's basically the lowest point of 2017, guys. So this is how far we have traveled, and as you can see here, this enormous slide here, I mean, since March of last year, guys. I mean, this is just insane. So yeah, for now, I mean, we're just continuing to target the downside. However, I'll be very careful near this lowest point of September, because September of 2017, because again, like I said, we're very close to it. We might see, what we could see here is we might see a drop below it, but if the daily candle fails to stay below this hurdle and climbs back, then yes, this is where it could become interesting maybe for the buyers again. So keep that in mind. GBPUSD, so pushing kind of, or today not, but overall pushing higher, still trading above this short-term tentative upside support line taken from the low of the 12th of April, yep, we're, as you can see, yesterday, for example, we climbed very close to this 1.4182 zone marked by the high of the 25th of February. So yeah, today we had a bit of a decline. However, this hurdle here, the one that I mentioned previously, the 1.4083, did provide decent support and today. Let's see if we can actually stay above this area. If we can, then yep, I'll continue aiming for this 1.4182 or this 1.4243 zone, and then we'll take it from there. Euro GBP, something that I also mentioned this morning, so just a quick update. Not much has changed since morning. The only thing is that what's kind of working well here in favor of the sellers is the fact that the rate continues to trade below that 0.8588 zone right here. So we'll keep an eye on this one, and for now, yep, I'm going to continue leaning a little bit more towards the downside, but as I said, only if it stays below the 0.8588 zone. EURUSD finally, so drifted lower and did drift initially to the downside this morning. I said to you that we might see this one as a possible bullish flag here, with a pole being this candle of the 7th of May. Will it be the case? Well, I mean, so far, even though we had a deep decline here, a deep drop, it's still, as you can see, the bulls kind of managed to retrace half of the drop here. So let's see if they manage to push a little bit further to the upside, this pair. If they can, then like I said, yeah, I'll stick to this idea that of a possible bullish flag. But if the pair drifts lower and starts testing this upside line, then maybe this is where it could become a little bit more interesting for the sellers going further. But again, at the moment, let's not over speculate on this too much. Let's see what it's gonna do here with today's candle, and also you could keep an eye on this 1.21 territory. If it stays above it, then yes, there is still that chance, a good chance for the bulls to step in and drive this one higher. But again, like I said, I'll pick up on this one tomorrow in my Trader's Espresso. We'll see how the euro dollar traded during today's U.S. session and during the Asian session as well later on. And then yeah, we'll take it from there, guys. But at the moment, be very careful and very cautious. Let's see how all this is gonna play out. So guys, that's it for this session. I hope you found it useful. This was a very quick overview, just over a few instruments, the ones that we looked at this morning. Some of them we looked at this morning, some new ones. And yeah, guys, for now, I hope you have a nice evening. Stay calm, stay safe, stay careful, and always have your stop loss in place. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.